Welcome back to Life and Hair. This is a channel about an ordinary middle-aged woman who suffers with alopecia, quite advanced stage as you can see, who no longer has any joy in making herself up and getting ready for the day. I found that no matter what makeup, what colour, what clothing I choose to put on, when I'm faced with alopecia like this, it kind of takes away from the overall look. And that's something that I've been able to fix with hair wearing. Lots of different types of hair wearing. Today I want to bring you a wig review from Belle Madame. I find that Belle Madame offer very good quality hair, very comfortable, in some really great styles, and this is no exception. This is a full wig. She is called Chiara, and as you can see, she has a lot of medium brown tones with some really delicious reddish brown highlights, and I love that. The color code is 83027 and it has a root of 4. It's called dark copper root. Dark copper. I was very intrigued by this color. I love the medium browns, but I was intrigued about the number 4 root. So Chiara is an SF, which is superfine lace front. If we look at the cap, you can see what I'm talking about here. She has a monofilament part with a lovely lace front, wefts all around, extended nape and the Velcro straps. Pretty standard. We've seen this before. I just can't wait to brush out that zigzag at the top and see what we've got. The first thing I notice about this cap is how incredibly stretchy it is. And because of that, I think it'll be very comfortable for all day use. I love the sort of styles that you can put on and forget about. And I'm willing to suspend my disbelief and treat whatever I have on my head as my actual hair. Ladies, this is her. Straight out of the box, as you can see, the parting is on the left side of your head, and you can already see that lovely swoop that we get. Oh, when you brush out that zigzag, it really brings life to the piece, don't you find? And gives you so much body at the front that you don't have when it's fresh out of the box. I'm not going to brush too much because actually those gentle waves are just delightful. Let's pinch in. The metal stays at the sides, which I didn't mention earlier. Now have a look at this lace front. The monofilament top, the hair is so pliable through that. You can move those fibers around. You have more than an inch and a half to actually put your parting in, which gives it a very realistic look and feel. The fibers are very supple. The body is built in, the waves are baked in, and the length, it just skims my shoulders. I have quite a long neck, so it may be a little bit longer or a little bit shorter on you, but I would say that the overall look of this hair is a good respectable length for a bob. I actually love this colour. To tell you the truth, I've always found this sort of side parting to be very sexy, very alluring, very eye-catching. It just sort of goes over one eye like that. But what I particularly love about it is that it highlights and showcases the reddish glints to this colour that are amazing, mind-blowing. Even the number 4, which is darker than I would normally go, actually blends in and is mellowed out beautifully with that number 8 through the rest of the piece. It actually looks a little bit like you've used a hot brush, a round hot brush, to lift the roots. This is a technique, I think, that's presented by the Belle Madame styles that I have tried so far. I have tried 3 now, and they all share this extremely charming, very glamorous tendency to have that lift from the root that gives it a glamour, a dressiness, a sophistication. Now, I'm wearing quite dark colours today. I'm so sorry. Where is it? I forgot. I bought these particular earrings to go with this dress and I've forgotten to put them on in my haste to try this piece. Let's look at this. I love this. This can be a go-to for any occasion. Once the lace front is secured properly, as you know, I really like to use lace tape to do that. It's not water soluble and it makes it so that I'm able to just treat this like it was my own hair. We really do have quite a deep lace front here and a generous monofilament part, and it makes moving this hair around really easy. Do you see how I'm flipping the part here? And it's looking amazing. It means, for me as a full-time hair wearer, it means that I can concentrate on enjoying myself, enjoy the people I'm with, doing the things that I want to do, and not be of service to the hair I'm wearing. I'm a big believer that if you're going to wear helper hair, she needs to serve you rather than you serve her. It brings so much versatility to this hair. A lot of us have to overcome the psychological hurdles of wearing hair in public, breaking it to friends and family that we actually choose to wear hair. But a style like this can help you on that journey so much because she definitely doesn't look wiggy. If a stranger saw you in the street or in a restaurant, or even on a plane or anywhere, even in close proximity, they would never look and think, oh, I wonder if she's wearing a wig. There's no real shine to these fibres. They just have a nice healthy sheen to them, just like freshly dyed hair from the salon would have. And they're not over the top, they're not stiff. They've got a lovely movement to them. The way they're highlighted, it's just so natural. It kind of looks sun-kissed, you know, for a brunette who's been out in the sun a little bit. And, you know, who doesn't need a piece in their wig closet that they can just reach for without too much thought, knowing very well that she's going to go with pretty much whatever they choose to wear. And you're not going to need to have your fingers in this piece a lot. You know, those fibres are going to remain pretty intact for a long time because she definitely is a put on and go style. You don't have to manipulate her, style her, think about pinning her up in any particular way. She's short enough to give you that instant wearability where you don't have to think too hard about it. But she's long enough to give you that lovely femininity, that softness, and to give you the interest where the colour of the fibres really stands out and really complements your skin tone. There are so many wonderful colours in the Belle Madame range. I always find that honest wig reviews are priceless if you're looking and researching a style. You want to have a really good idea about what buying a wig is going to mean for you. How can it be of service to you? How will she make you feel? Where will you be able to wear her? What are her limitations? You know, these are all questions that we all go through when we're thinking about buying a particular style. And we do have to buy with care. Indiscriminate purchasing of wigs is not really advisable. I think this gives you a lot for your money. I don't think it's going to break the bank. I think it gives you versatility, it gives you confidence, it gives you femininity, glamour, ease of use, and incredible amounts of convenience, really, that you can't beat. There's nothing wrong with her that I can put my finger on. There are no drawbacks to her. The ear tabs enable you to pull out the hair at the side, which I like to do. I know that it's not freshly dyed, but I don't think it takes away from the overall look of this hair. I'm not trying to look 25 again. The fact that there's a little bit of white here at the sides is not a problem for me. It blends in beautifully with this hair. There's nothing jarring about it. You know, all the colours kind of work together really well. She's an all-round winner, this piece. So there you have it, ladies. Thank you very much for watching this wig review. I hope you found it useful. I hope that you're enjoying wearing your hair, looking fabulous and feeling great about yourself.